Hello student, today's our topic is wind erosion. This one is lecture number 3. Then in last lecture already we will discuss about different types of soil erosion. In soil erosion there are two types of soil erosion, water erosion and wind erosion. If the agent for erosion means detachment, transportation and deposition of soil particle by water, then it is called water erosion. And if the detachment and transportation deposition of soil particle from one place to another place by the action of wind, then it is called as a wind erosion. Means if the agent which caused the erosion it is water, then it is water erosion, and if it is wind then it is wind erosion. Soil erosion is classified into water erosion and wind erosion. Water erosion is again classified into raindrop erosion, sheet erosion, reel erosion and gully erosion. Now in today's lecture we will discuss in detail about wind erosion. Removal of soil particles by the action of air and deposition on another place. It is called as a wind erosion. Now what are the principles of wind erosion? Wind erosion. The wind exerts pressure on the soil particle when its currents strikes the soil surface. The applied pressure by wind current is opposed by the frictional force acting at the base of the soil particle. The difference in wind speed between top and bottom of the soil particle, this phenomenon result into lifting of soil particles from their original position. The detachment, transportation and deposition of soil particle by the action of wind. Now what happen if the velocity of wind blowing, if that velocity of wind blowing it is high velocity, means it is high velocity current of that wind, when it strikes on the soil particles, that soil particles are blown. It will be due to that frictional force which is acting on the soil particle. Due to that the soil particles are move with wind. म्हणजे वारा जेवढ्या वेगाने वाहतो तो त्या वेगाने सॉइल पार्टिकल्स हे उडतात हवेमध्ये, त्याला काय म्हणायचं, विंड इरोजन. बट व्हॉट इज द मेकॅनिक्स ऑफ दॅट सॉइल इरोजन? The mechanics is that initiation of soil movement, transportation of soil particles and deposition of soil particles from one place to another place. म्हणजे वाऱ्याच्या वेगामुळे सॉइल पार्टिकल्स मूव्ह व्हायला सुरुवात होतात. मग अधिक वेग वाऱ्याचा वाढला की त्याच्यासोबत सॉइल पार्टिकल्स हे उडू लागतात. आणि जेव्हा वाऱ्याचा वेग कमी होतो किंवा काही विंड ब्रेक तिथं असेल, विंड ब्रेकने काय होतो, वाऱ्याचा वेग कमी होतो आणि सॉइल पार्टिकल्स तिथं डिटॅच झालेले जे सॉइल पार्टिकल्स होतात ते डिपॉझिट होतात. म्हणजे तिथं ते खाली परत जमिनीवर बसतात. म्हणजे एका जागेवरून सॉइल ट्रान्सपोर्ट होऊन ती दुसऱ्या जागेवर जाते. विंड ब्रेक्स म्हणजे काय? विंड ब्रेक्स मीन्स ट्रीज. विंड ब्रेक्स मीन्स हिल्स or anything which will reduce the velocity of wind. जे काही आहे निसर्गामध्ये, झाडं असतील, डोंगर असतील की ज्यामुळे हवेचा वेग कमी होतो, वारे अडवले जातात, अशाला काय म्हणतो आपण, विंड ब्रेक. and these wind breaks are helpful to reduce the velocity of wind. वाऱ्याचा वेग किंवा तो करंट ऑफ स्ट्राईक हा रिड्यूस होतो, and due to that there is a deposition of soil particle. Okay, is it clear to you? Initiation of soil movement, transportation of soil particles and deposition of soil particles. Now listen, if the diameter of soil particles is less, then the soil particles are easily blow away with the help of wind. जर मातीचा कणांची साईज, त्याचा डायमीटर हा जर लहान असेल तर ते इझिली काय होतात, वाऱ्याच्या वेगामुळे उडतात. पण त्याचा डायमीटर जर थोडासा मोठा असेल, फॉर एक्झाम्पल दिस वन, dust particle easily blow away with the help of wind because it is small in size, small in diameter. But somewhat larger ones, soil particles, it will may move somewhat the distance above from the ground, but it is less as compared to this suspended soil particle. Then it will called as a saltation. वाऱ्याचा वेग जास्त आहे, पण सॉईल पार्टिकल्स सुद्धा एक फोर्स त्याच्यावर अप्लाय करतात, त्याच्या वजना इतका. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द वेट ऑफ द सॉईल पार्टिकल्स. इफ द वेट ऑफ सॉईल पार्टिकल्स इज हायर, then it is not easily blow away with the help of wind. If the velocity of wind is higher, then small particles are get blow away. It is called as a suspension. हवेमध्ये धुळीचे कण उडतात, कारण त्या धुळीच्या कणांची साईज ही खूप लहान असते, त्याचं वजन हे खूप कमी असतं, त्याच्यामुळे इझिली ते वाऱ्यासोबत उडतात आणि ते सस्पेंडेड राहतात. इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ सस्पेन्शन. बट द साईज ऑर डायमीटर and weight of soil particle is somewhat higher than the dust particle. Then due to the weight of that soil particles, it is not get suspended. It will remain at somewhat height from the ground, but it is less than the suspended soil particle, and it is called as a saltation. But some gravels, for example sand is there and the diameter of sand is much more, then it is simply roll on the ground due to its own weight. सँड जी आहे ती वजनाने जास्त आहे, त्याचा डायमीटर जास्त आहे आणि ते वजन जास्त असल्यामुळे तिचा स्वतःचा फोर्स ती अप्लाय करते वाऱ्यावर. द विंड when it is blowing with high velocity, but due to the higher weight of that sand particles, wind is not easily move away these soil particles from one place to another place, but it is simply rolling due to the action of wind, and it is called as a creep. Okay, is it clear? Suspension, saltation and creep as per the diameter of the soil particles. Now these are the, already we will discuss about this, these are the mechanics of wind erosion. And in mechanics of wind erosion, the first is mechanics of wind erosion, initiation of soil movement. Soil movement is initiated by the turbulence created by strong wind current. हवेचा वेग जोरात आहे आणि हवेच्या जोरात वेग असल्यामुळे विंड करंट तयार झालेला आहे, जोरामध्ये वारा वाहतोय. इनिशिएटेड बाय द टर्ब्युलन्स क्रिएटेड बाय द विंड करंट. त्यामुळे सॉईल पार्टिकल्स काय झाले, ते वरती उडायला सुरुवात झाली. इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ इनिशिएशन ऑफ सॉईल मुवमेंट. Movement of soil particles depends upon the size of particle. Already we will discuss about that. If the soil particles are, the size of soil particle is smaller, the weight is also light, then it get easily suspended. But if the weight is more, then there is a saltation. And if the weight is heavier like sand or coarse particle, then it will simply rolling. It is called as a creep. Means movement of soil particles depends upon the size of particles. Then initiation of soil movement takes place in three processes. First is a saltation, first is a suspension, saltation and creep. These are the three processes. Now suspension. Suspension is the movement of very fine particles, generally less than 0.1 mm. जे डस्ट पार्टिकल आहे, जे सस्पेन्शन होतं आहे, त्या सस्पेन्शन होणाऱ्या डस्ट पार्टिकलची साईज किती आहे, लेस दॅन 0.1 mm. ओके, अँड दे गेट सस्पेंडेड, इट रिमेन सस्पेंडेड. फॉर एक्झाम्पल dust particles having the size less than 0.1 mm. According to the Stokes law, the speed of freely falling body through a fluid is directly proportional to the square of diameter of the soil particles. Okay, means the diameter is most important. If diameter goes on increasing, then the wind it is not able to move the soil particles in suspended condition, but due to the gravitational force, due to the own weight of that soil particles, it comes down on the ground and it will try to creep, or maybe there is a saltation. Okay, in this type, particle floats or suspended in air, but it depends on the size of the velocity of wind as well as the diameter and the weight of the soil particle. Now, from laboratory studies, 3 to 8% of soil are transported by suspension. 3 to 8% soil it is transported by the suspension. Now, mechanism of wind erosion. Saltation means lifting and bouncing of particles. Most important for particles 0.1 to 0.5 mm diameter. Surface creep means coarse and very coarse sand grain rolled on the ground surface. Suspension means lifting of silt clay size particles greater than 0.1 mm but high into the air and can thus be carried long distance. Now, saltation again. Saltation means what? Most effective form of soil movement. In saltation, soil particles start bouncing and jumping. They are not lifted like dust particles at higher distances. Suspended राहत नहीं ऊपर, but they simply start jumping in saltation, and the size range of the particle is 0.05 to 0.5 mm. In saltation, the amount of soil particles is about 52 to 70%. The most valuable range of soil particle is 0.1 to 0.15 mm. Now, surface creep. सरफेस क्रीपमध्ये काय आहे की त्या सॉईल पार्टिकलचा डायमीटर जास्त आहे. जास्त म्हणजे 2 mm पर्यंत आहे. जसं आपली सँड असते, वाळू असते, त्यामुळे हवेचा वेग कितीही असला, कितीही जोरात हवा स्ट्राईक करत असली तरी त्या सँडचं स्वतःचं वेट जास्त आहे, तिच्यावर ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स ॲक्ट होत असतो. त्याच्यामुळे वारा त्या सँडला उडवू शकत नाही, तर ती सँड फक्त रोल होते जमिनीवर, फक्त आपल्याला रोल झाल्यासारखी थोडीशी हलल्यासारखी दिसते. इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ सरफेस क्रीप. मीन्स द व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ विंड इज हायर, बट ड्यू टू द वेट ऑफ सॉइल पार्टिकल्स अँड द ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्सेस acting on that, the sand particles which is having the diameter up to 0.5 to 2 mm, it's simply rolling with the help of surface creep, and it is surface creep means soil particles are rolling. Soil particles transported in surface creep is 5 to 25%, and the particle size it is having the range 0.5 to 2 mm. Now, this one is the diagram. This one is most important diagram. When you will explain this mechanics of wind erosion, then compulsory draw this diagram. Okay, it will shows you suspension. Due to the wind, it is having the size 0.05 to 0.10 mm up to that. Okay, now in saltation, the range is, in saltation, the range of soil particles from 0.05 up to 0.5 mm. Okay, this one is saltation. And in surface creep, the size of soil particles is from 0.5 to 2 mm. And here the velocity of wind is higher in suspension condition. Here the soil particles are lifted, simply they are jumping in saltation, and in finally the velocity they are rolling. Now, transportation of soil particles. Transportation of soil particles is directly influenced by particle size and wind velocity. The quantity of soil transported varies as cube of excess wind velocity and square of particle size. square root of particle size. Deposition of soil particles depends on weight, wind velocity and gravitational force. Here see in this diagram, due to the higher wind velocity, the soil particles are lifted because the size of soil particles are less and it will get lifted, okay, as the velocity of soil, velocity of wind goes on increasing. And when it is lifting, when the soil particles are lifting with the velocity, initial velocity is v1 and final velocity is v2. The soil particles are detached from this place and it is lifted up to this height h. This one is height h. And if the velocity of wind it is decreasing, it starts decreasing, then soil particles get deposited here. From this place to this place, soil particles are, there is an initiation of soil movement, detachment and movement, as well as transportation from this place to this place, and this length is called as a capital L and this one is a height. किती हाईट पर्यंत ते लिफ्ट झाले, एका जागेवरून दुसऱ्या जागेवर गेले, मग ती लेंथ किती होती, इनिशियल व्हेलॉसिटी v1 किती होती, फायनल व्हेलॉसिटी v2 किती होती, इट्स ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स. Now transportation of soil particle is directly influenced by the particle size and wind velocity, directly proportionally. Particle size for example 0.1 घेतली and wind velocity v1 घेतली, okay, means transportation of soil particle is directly proportional to the diameter and the velocity. This one is the formula for that, okay. The quantity of soil transported, किती quantity soil ची transport झाली, it is cube of excess wind velocity. It is the cube of excess wind velocity and square root of the particle size. Particle size for example 0.1. Then we are able to calculate the quantity of soil transported. किती माती एका जागेवरून दुसऱ्या जागेवर ट्रान्सपोर्ट झाली हे सुद्धा आपण कॅल्क्युलेट करू शकतो, पण आपल्याला विंड व्हेलॉसिटी मोजावी लागेल आणि त्या सॉइल पार्टिकलचा डायमीटर मोजावा लागेल, ओके. नाउ डिपॉझिशन ऑफ सॉइल पार्टिकल्स डिपेंड्स ऑन वेट. जे काही सॉइल पार्टिकल आहे त्याचं वेट, विंड व्हेलॉसिटी अँड ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड. Okay, means deposition of soil particles depends on weight, it depends on wind velocity and it depends on gravitational force. We'll multiply केले की आपल्याला deposition मिळेल, okay. The deposition of soil particles occurs when gravitational force is greater than resistance force holding the particles in air. जेव्हा तुमच्या हवेचा वेग कमी होईल, velocity of wind it goes on decreasing and the gravitational force is there. If this gravitational force it will remains constant, but if the wind velocity goes on decreasing, then the gravitational force is more and then soil particles are deposited there, okay. The deposition of soil particles occurs when gravitational force is greater than resistance force holding particles in air. Now prepare the assignment on this topic. Define wind erosion. Describe soil movement in wind erosion. Okay, thank you.